When he realized that the strange stone he had discovered on the beach might be more than just a rock, he asked for help. He watched helplessly as his home was closed and quarantined. After a few minutes, a man wearing protective gear came out of the house. He started reporting his findings, but the owner of the house just stood there, speechless. What exactly did he see? Before we start, can we get this video to 1,000 likes? Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It all started in 2016. It was spring and Stephen and Viola Witten were strolling along Middleton Sands, their favorite beach in Lancashire, England. As they were enjoying the view, Stephen began to notice a weird, pungent smell. The couple had no idea that they were going to come across something that would end up changing their lives. The smell was like that of a rotting fish. It was the first time they experienced such a thing. Although the smell was off-putting, the couple were eager to find out where it came from. They kept walking until they noticed a gray bump the size of a rugby ball. They tracked the bad smell to its source. On the beach was some kind of strange, smelly rock that looked like it had been washed up by the sea. The size of a football, the object looked like it had been flattened by years of pounding by the waves. But what exactly did the couple find? Reaching out, Stephen touched the rock cautiously. He had read about strange finds on beaches before, especially in the area, but he had never heard of anyone finding anything like this. His curiosity was definitely piqued. After examining the smell, he came to the conclusion that he had never encountered anything like it before. If the smell was truly awful, it was mostly very distinct. He described it as a mixture of squid and farmyard manure. The couple dreamed of finding gold one day and becoming rich. That day might not be so far away. Their day had started normally, but it has completely changed. They hadn't even seen it coming. The couple pondered what to do next. Would they leave the rock behind because of its horrible smell, or take it home? They had a hard time deciding. Can you guess what the couple decided to do? This couple didn't give up. As we said, they dream of becoming rich, and this discovery could have value. Hoping that she would be worth a large sum of money, the couple took a chance. They were planning to buy a static caravan, so this money would be very useful to them. He picked up their find and wrapped it with Viola's scarf. Stephen wanted to keep her safe and didn't want other people to see what they had found. He was eager to go online to see if his suspicions were correct. Upon returning home, Stephen immediately weighed the odd mass on his fisherman's scale. He and his wife were thrilled when they saw the result, 3.5 pounds. Stephen knew that to fully understand, he had to get help. Stephen decided to ask a Facebook community group. He posted a photo of the rock online. Shortly after, the photo was inundated with comments. People responded quickly, and a lot of them had some really crazy ideas. Some speculated that the rock was volcanic and came from the depths of the ocean, while others claimed that the rock looked like a meteorite. An amateur meteorologist suggested Stephen do the magnet test to find out for sure. The latter was convinced to be right, but in fact, they were all completely wrong. In an interview, Stephen explained, "It feels like a rock-hard rubber ball. Its texture is like wax, like a candle. When you touch it, you have wax sticking to your fingers. What could it be?" The magnetic test showed there was no iron in the rock. So what exactly does that mean? That means it wasn't a meteorite. Stephen still hadn't found an explanation for the nauseating smell of the object. He still had no idea what he was handling, or even if it was dangerous, so he decided to make a quick phone call. Later, men in protective gear came to his house. It was clear that Stephen didn't know what they had found. Although netizens helped him, he had no control over what was going on. He needed an expert's opinion, so he made a call. But what happened next might surprise you. After the call, 2 officials came to the house and immediately cordoned off the property. They then entered inside in order to dispose of the object safely. Standing outside, Stephen and Viola gave them instructions and waited patiently. The couple's find was in a box on the dining room table. When they finished carefully examining the stone, the officials came out and told the frightened couple the news, which was absolutely shocking. Stephen breathed a sigh of relief when experts claimed the find was not dangerous and was not trash dumped on the beach, but his eyes widened as they revealed what it really was. The stone was a piece of ambergris. They explained that, although very rare, ambergris occasionally washes up on shore. But what exactly is ambergris? It turns out that ambergris has been highly coveted for centuries. Although this substance is known for its terrible smell, like a cross between squid and farmyard manure, its smell becomes milder over time. For hundreds of years, it has been used in different expensive perfumes. Some historians even think it is edible. Ambergris is actually a whale byproduct. This substance is produced in the bile ducts of whales before being excreted. It may seem quite unpleasant, but it is very rarely found in nature, and therefore has great value. The fact that Stephen and Viola stumbled upon it on their beach walk means the couple were very lucky. But there was a problem. Only sperm whales produce ambergris. This species of whale is found in oceans around the world, including British coastal waters. Sperm whales can weigh over 63 tons and reach a length of 67 feet. Although the populations of these whales have increased, they have not always been so prolific. In the past, it was common to hunt sperm whales for their fat. This substance was used to make a variety of things, including soap, candles, machine oil, and even pencils. Ambergris was also harvested because of its fragrance. Sadly, almost 1 million whales were killed during the 19th and 20th centuries. Eventually, whaling was banned from the 1980s. Ambergris was one of them. To add to the rarity and mystery of ambergris, you should know that this substance is created very slowly over years, and that not all sperm whales produce it. According to experts, only about 1% of sperm whales produce this ambergris. Curiously, it is in the Atlantic Ocean that it is most often found. The ambergris trade is now illegal in most countries, including the United States. In the said country, there is a broad ban on whaling and whaling, including the ambergris trade. Luckily for Stephen, ambergris is considered waste in the UK. What is the value of the piece they found? Stephen and Viola were shocked to learn that a man from Morecambe had found another piece of ambergris on the beach. It wasn't far from where the Whittons found theirs. This piece sold for an impressive $155,000. How much could the couple get for their own piece of floating gold? Weighing around 2.5 kilograms, the piece of ambergris found at Morecambe was twice as large as that found by Stephen and Viola. That means their piece could sell for around $65,000, an incredible amount for a piece of whale byproduct.